game should be a good one. And guys, taking a look here at Drew Holiday, what do we see, you think, from him?
And watch how many times he initiates the pick and roll, Kevin, and how good he is at running it as the cutter. He's duped a lot of defenders with that play.
And I should also point out what a fun teammate he is to play with, because if you get a free run to the basket, his alley-oop passes are always right on target.
Last game for the Pelicans, they picked up a W against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And that result, guys, was a real shock. It was just about as complete a dominant performance as we've seen them.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame.
Yeah, I like the way he took it strong there, attacking the rack.
And the defense fouling him there to prevent a dunk.
The Pacers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
And here's New Orleans now. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
And I think they're probably still smarting from what happened a year ago when they were swept in the season series, losing both matchups.
Now, here's Aminu. 6 to shoot. Johnston passes to Holiday. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Holiday's got his first points of the night. Steve, talking about the sweep of last year, you have to expect that will be a motivating factor for him today, Clark, going winless against any opponent is not something they're used to.
Well, no matter what, this is a matchup I really look forward to and enjoy, Kevin. 2 of the league's best teams going at it, and you never know, partner. It could be a preview of this season's NBA Finals.
Wow, that's a big prediction.
Well, I make big predictions.
Yes. Look at Steve. You do. Don't you agree? Come on. You do. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. He passes to Bolton. Here's Johnston. A rebound by Walton. On defense, New Orleans. Lots of room. Aminu grabs the miss.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Expanding his range. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
And it's Vesely missing. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Holiday off a pitch from Jones. Johnston passes to Bolton. Feeds to Holiday. Launches a 3. No good. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Guys, I spoke with the head coach of the Pacers. Going into this game and scouting the opposition, he told me he's a huge fan of Drew Holiday, saying, you know, Drew's still a guy with so much potential. You just don't see that many point guards with his kind of frame. 6'4", close to 2 bills, and a great skill set to match. He's a guy you love to watch, but you often hate to go up against. Kevin, we'll see if he can have a big impact in this one.
Thanks again, Doris. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Jones defended by Vesely. Jones, no luck.
Major defensive lapse right there. He's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Swiped it away. Uncovered. And again, it's Indiana converting.
His presence is very comfortable. For this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Double team on Holiday. The steal. Here's Gale. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, 6 points for him. Pelicans trail by 3. Kicks it to Aminu to end the run. They get it back. He dishes it to Jones, and the layup is good.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside, into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, they were really in a funk from the field, guys. Credit the defense, definitely, but even when they got open looks, they were not hitting.
Hey, Steve, me and you flub up words and misstate things on occasion. So do these players have bad nights. It happens.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
And Indiana making a change here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Take a look at the Bulls. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And of course Indiana tied in first place with them.
Looking at Indiana, they've come out strong. I mean, sitting high atop the standings in the early going. A bit surprising, but very impressive, too.
Well, such a talented roster, Clark, and they're leaving no doubt. I mean, this is a team with a chance to go all the way.
He misses the free throw. That one is no good. Indiana leading. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Here's Forte, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And perhaps the best thing about him, Steve, is the way he takes charge down the stretch of close games. The higher the stakes, the better he plays.
Here's Ramirez. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. Three-point play chance here. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Now they're trying to play fast and trying to put the defense on their heels.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
The free throw off from Ramirez. Pelicans trailed by 5. He lobs it up.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
There. Taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Holiday attacking. Here's Hardy. Jones. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
And that one falls for Jones. New Orleans making a switch here. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. To the paint. Goes back up. Again, the miss by Jones.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
That rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
Lopez, a screen on Jones. Into Brook Lopez. Puts up the baby hook. That drops. Lopez has got his first points of the game.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
And the Pelicans making a change here. And so it's New Orleans with it. They trail by 6. And the pass to Hardy. And he lays it straight in.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
And that's a nice finish for the big fella there. I mean, he used his length very well under the basket.
There may be more athletic players around the league, but, Steve, not many bigger ones.
And I'll tell you what, Kevin, I'd like to see him even take advantage of that size more often on the offensive end and be more aggressive.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
Pacers leading by 4. Pass to Ramirez. Bledsoe. Off target from three-point range. Weaver the pass to Gordon. Rejected by Ramirez. Here's Forte. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grip.
Taken away. Now the Pacers moving it up. Pass to Ramirez. Indiana moving it around. It's rebounded by Hardy.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensation. That's a good word for it.
And that one's good by Davis. 1:22 left in the first quarter of the game. Lopez passes to Ramirez. Fires the 3. Gets it to go. He has 7.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
And Garrett kicks to Gordon. Here's Weaver. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pacers leading by 5. Davis with the double team. Here's Ramirez. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
New Orleans is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. The Pacers making a change here. .36 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Ramirez passes to Lopez. From deep. No luck. And New Orleans will come the other way. The pass to Ruiz. There's the dish to Garrett. Tries to save it. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go.
Their offense is really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Gets it off. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Big boost from their bench there, guys, in that first quarter. They did a nice job coming in and really giving this team a lift.
Yeah, it's a nice attribute to have. Firepower coming off the pine early. That's good stuff.
They've got Anthony Davis.
Oh, ridiculous.
What a move.
Tore it down that time. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right. Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Here's Garrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from Oliver. Schroeder kicks to Thomas. Dishes it to Vesely. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Pacers have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
Well, you take a look at the numbers, guys. They're shooting 74% on the season.
And he's good on the second. Pelicans trailed by 13. Shots good from Oliver.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You could see that there.
Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
They retain possession.
You know, Kevin, he never gives up on a play. That's what I love about him. He just one of those guys who will bring effort and energy the entire 48 minutes.
And you've also got to love what a forceful low-post defender he is. If he blocks one of your shots, you remember. He sends them into the stands to make a point.
Here's Garrett. He passes to Oliver. 5 on the clock. Passes it to Ruiz. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Pacers leading by 11. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Out of bounds, New Orleans will. Take possession.
Hey guys, let's take a look at how the Pelicans performed last month. 4th in rebounding, 8th in scoring. And they're in the top 3rd in the league in blocks. They're a team that really doesn't give many good looks.
And you put all those things together, and that makes this a very tough team. And what really jumps out at me is the rebounds, Clark. And this is a team that controls the paint. If you're going to miss a shot, the ball seems to to be theirs almost every time. That allows their transition game to get going. And then at the offensive end, they'll pound you on the offensive glass as well.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And as with any timeout at this point of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade before coming back out of the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical. It's been fast. It's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
A second chance effort. He lays it in.
You know, normally when you dominate on the glass, it really shows up on the scoreboard, but not so much here today.
You're right, Steve. Typically, it is a good barometer that indicates who's winning, but not so.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. You get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. Second, the Pacers.
Well, they're so patient at the offensive end. They don't take bad shots. They really look to move the ball and find the best shot they can every possession.
Back to Walton. Here's Forte. Misses the three. Pelicans trailed by 13. Down low. Garrett. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at the Mavericks. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, the Pelicans sitting directly below them, just one spot down.
You know, right now for the Pelicans, they've come out strong. I mean, sitting high atop the standings in the early going. A bit surprising, but very impressive, too.
Well, such a talented roster, Clark, and they're leaving no doubt. I mean, this is a team with a chance to go all the way.
Here's Garrett. Pass to Oliver. He feeds it to Garrett. Clock at 6. The pass to Oliver. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And the Pelicans making a change here. Pacers leading by 12. Oliver to the inside. Here's Kolomak. Over Jones. Oh, and the whistle is blown in the play as he was fouled in the act of shooting. Wasn't sure we were going to see a call there, but the officials saw the contact and 2 free throws. The Pacers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. He's off on the second. 4-on-3 break. Right side Holiday. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the New Orleans Pelicans. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That will complete this 4-game homestand.
I'll be anxious to see what ends up happening with that Mavericks game, guys. That should be a good one.
Koloma. Pelicans pull it in. Jones has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Double team on Holiday. Jones backs down. Passes it to Oliver. Offensive rebound. Jones, no luck. The Pacers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Oliver passes to Jones. Stolen by Schroeder. To the middle. Here's Ramirez. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. And a chance now to check out the schedule for Indiana. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. The first free throw is good. And the Pelicans making a change here. Both free throws good from Ramirez. Now here is Holiday. His last outing, he had 8 points. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
You know, all coaches hate defensively when you give up easy points in the game. That's inexcusable. So that's the reason for this timeout here.
I think it came down to the fact they were getting beat inside, and that's why the coach called timeout. They were not winning the battle inside.
Leslie's checked in for Indiana. Pass to Johnston. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. That's tipped. Walton with the steal. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop.
Through. Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
And there's the pass to Bolton. Blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. He passes to Johnston. Plenty of space.
Well, they're really struggling right now in a big way. It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those. He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
The thing you notice right off the bat from the statistics, just his three-point percentage. I mean, it's a terrific number, and it's a combination of things. Good shot selection, his mechanics are solid, and his movement on the perimeter is outstanding.
And Steve, you know, his ability to come in and rattle off 10, 20 points in no time flat, that's a gift and a real asset for any team. Some guys need a while to get going, not him.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
You know, guys, looking at the Pelicans over the last 10 and how they compare to the rest of the league. 7th in rebounding, 10th in scoring, and they're in the top half of the league in getting steals as well. Not bad, but could be better.
And the rebounding is really the key stat that I'm looking at right there with all those numbers you talked about, Clark. You know, this is a team that really tries to be physical, and when they're able to secure boards, that does a lot of things for them. It helps their defense, keeping teams from getting second chance opportunities against them, and it fuels their fast break.
He kicks it to Aminu. The feed to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Johnston. Puts up a 3. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Schroeder. There's the 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, he made 2 3-pointers in the first quarter, so he continues to shoot the ball well.
Pelicans trail by 18. Holiday, the pass to Johnston. Back to Holiday. Double team on Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Aminu. And Walton sends it back. Here's Schroeder, guarded by Holiday. Pass to Walton. Here's Schroeder. The pass to Ramirez. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
Fellas, that two-hand mop to slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I'm glad they didn't try. You don't want anybody getting hurt out here.
Here's Ramirez. Off target with his 3. The Pelicans. Shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter.
I'm not sure what he was thinking about there. That's a strange foul.
Who knows? Maybe he just wanted to take a break for a minute.
The Pacers making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in. So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there. And now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
Now here's Jones. He's coming off a 25-point game against Oklahoma City. Aminu dishes to Holiday. Feeds to Aminu. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
ill-advised shot selection right there, Clark.
It really was. I mean, very low percentage shot there.
Holiday, the pass to Johnston. The rebound by Walton. Walton's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. Pacers have gone 6 of 9 at the line. That free throw good from Walton. He's perfect from the line this time. 5 seconds left in the first half.
Defensive foul.
Pelicans shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
As a team, they're down there around 72% from the stripe.
2 shots.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year. But it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Timeout called the Pacers. Tries a 3 off the end. Oh, he put it down!
In a count.
What a shot!
I think that one was
At
good.
the buzzer!
Oh, a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How did he get that to go down?
A nice release. And some good concentration as well, but the biggest thing about that, a whole lot of luck.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Pacers lead by 19. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Glad you're along for the ride as we get set to bring you the halftime show. The NBA season beginning to take shape. Out in Atlanta, it's the Hawks taking care of business against Charlotte. Second half of basketball just getting started for them. And another one also in progress. It's a close game for the 76ers going up against Detroit. That one just halfway through the first. And here's a look at the other NBA action from around the league. At Quicken Loans Arena, the Cavaliers in a close one against Houston, holding a 3-point advantage now in the third. Thanks so much for spending halftime with me. Now let's head on back out to Kevin and the gang.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a 1. Team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. An incredible game from Ramirez.
Yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
Indiana leading by 19 points. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Pacers. So it's the Pelicans now. Passes to Johnston. Outside Holiday. Clock at 6. Aminu with a screen for Holiday. Jacks up a three, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and look at the NBA's best rebounding teams for this last month. The Pelicans fourth.
I like how this team has been coming up big lately, Kevin. They seem to have a new dedication and energy to rebounding the ball, and it's paying off.
And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot two. For New Orleans, they have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet. And the second free throw, good. Pacers leading by 18. Kicks to Walton. Walton gets a screen from Vesely. Inside, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
One of the oldest plays in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right. A terrific screen right there, Steve. Allowed him to lose his man and rock it to the rim.
Well, don't you love to see players working together in that fundamental play? Fun to watch.
And so here is New Orleans following the score by Indiana. Here's Johnston. Walton with the steal. The shot will not go. This is off the front iron. He dishes it to Vesely. Tries again. Shot is no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
Stolen by Vesely. Now the Pacers moving it up. Walton. He's covered by Aminu. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Let's see where the Pacers are, Kevin, in terms of the NBA rankings right now. First in steals, second in field goal percentage. And they also show up in the top 5 in assists. They've got scores, and they're a pretty good passing team as well.
Yeah, Clark, this is a team that scares opponents because of that steals number that you talked about. They're so good at anticipating plays. They seem to have a good scheme defensively night in and night out. They know their roles. They make their rotations. They read the passing lanes, and they frequently get out there, make steals, and then get out in their transition game.
Here is Vesely. After Drew Holiday's score, to the middle. It's stolen by Jones. Aminu, the pass to Bolton. And yes, sir, that one drops.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Here's Vesely. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Vesely's got 4 points this quarter.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
And Indiana making a change here. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Holiday. The dish to Aminu. He feeds it to Jones. He passes it to Aminu. 5 to shoot. Tries it from the top of the key. The shot by Holiday, no good. Pacers leading by 18. Down low. Here's Coleman. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. Clark, I'm guessing that wasn't the plan for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they opened the lane up for him, that was a little emphasis on that finish.
Take what the defense gives you and then just power it home, right? Why not?
Here's Holiday. Following the score by Indiana. This is to Aminu from 18 feet away. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Pelicans making a switch here.
Davis. Weaver.
Pacers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Pass to Ramirez. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for New Orleans. Pelicans trail by 20. The feed to Davis. And that one's good. Davis has got 8 points.
I think he's been kind of passive today. And, maybe that one will get him going. I think for them to be successful, he needs to be the one to do the bulk of the scoring.
I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Gordon kicks to Holiday. There's the pass to Weaver. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Ramirez. It's rebounded by Weaver.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for them.
But it has to translate, Clark, if they're going to cut into this lead. They've got to convert those boards into points.
Now, here is Holiday. 6 points for him. Leslie's checked in for Indiana. Gordon, the pass to Weaver. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Pacers.
Block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
Walton's checked in for the Pacers.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. And now a quick look at some very potent men in the middle lately. Highest scoring big men in the past 10 games. Anthony Davis is second.
And there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively, face up or back to the basket. They can get it done.
And that's what makes that list so intriguing to me, Steve, just how varied it is in terms of technique each of those big men use. I mean, you could fill a textbook by taking a little piece of each of their games. I mean, they all do something different and unique and do it well.
For Indiana, they have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. Ramirez, he's checked in for Walton. And he sinks the second. Pelicans trail by 15. Gordon with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Passes it to Weaver. He kicks to Davis. Pass to Gordon. And it's good. On 2 contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Drew Holiday, he's checked in for the Pelicans. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. They swipe it. Feeds it to Vesely. Here's Gale, and the rejection by Aminu. It's off his foot, and the ref saying he kicked it. New Orleans making a switch here.
Jones.
Here's Ramirez. No good on the quick 3.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Holiday dishes to Aminu. Can't cash in from close range.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. The shot's good from Ramirez.
How about this performance in the face of the injury? Playing through a lot of pain out there.
Pelicans trailed by 17. Pass to Bolton. The kick out to Holiday. He dishes it to Aminu. He passes to Johnston. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Holiday. Puts it up from 15. Here's Jones. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right at his face.
Gale. It's rebounded by Johnston. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Holiday with it. And Vesely picks him up defensively. Kicks to Aminu. Outside Holiday. Right side Holiday. Here's Bolton, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for him.
Well, he recognized the advantage size-wise, and he went right at the defender. That's how you do it.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Here's Aminu, and a miss there on the triple.
Very poor shot selection there, guys.
Kevin, here we can get a good look at Indiana and what kind of numbers they've put up these last 10 games. 5th in steals, 8th in lowest turnovers per game. And they're in the top 3rd in the league in blocks. They're a team that really doesn't give many good looks.
The key really to me out of all those numbers, Clark, is the steals, because that's become their identity defensively. They're a real ball-hawking team. They like to get out and put pressure on the offense, force mistakes, and when they do that, they're tough to stop in transition.
Now here's Walton after the miss from Hart. And it's Walton missing.
Really good work defensively. This coach has to be happy with his team.
Yeah, forcing that miss right there, a great effort.
The Pelicans have made 7 of their last 12 attempts at the line.
2 shots.
That one is off. Ramirez, he's checked in for Indiana. Good on the second free throw. Pacers leading by 14. Into Brook Lopez. Nice D from Hardy. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. New Orleans making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. The Pelicans have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Now the pass to Bolton. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Passes it to Hardy. Back to Holiday. From deep 3-point range. No luck.
Back.
Come on, New Orleans.
And the Pacers call time here.
We're committing an awful lot of fouls, and most of them are unproductive. You don't want to let guys get easy layups. I understand that. But this could turn into a parade to the foul line.
All right, New Orleans. Your Pelicans dance team. Let 'em hear it.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, downed up. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Pacers leading by 14. Backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Jones is out there with Aminu, and it's Hardy in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And so here is New Orleans. The Pacers making the shot. Outside Holiday. Holiday off a pick from Hart. Just 5 on the clock. And Holiday kicks to Jones. From 12 feet out. And Drew Holiday. The bucket on the assist from Jones. And it's 8 points for Drew Holiday. Here's Forte. And he banks in the layup. And the Pacers lead by 16.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
To the inside. Here's Jones. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throw. It's going to be on Vesely.
It's been a strong game for Jones. He's got 16 rebounds, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
But he's done a better job than the numbers indicate, really. I think he's been really sound defensively, and he's helped his club.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Johnston. Back to Holiday. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. It's going to be on Vesely.
Shooting for New Orleans, Drew Holiday. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which is giving him some free throw opportunity.
Here's Aminu, off target at the rim.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
That's good. And the Pacers lead by 16.
They've had the hotter hand in the first half so far, no question.
Yeah, it's because of all the high percentage shots they've been working for and getting.
Now here is Holiday. Johnston passes to Jones. He feeds it to Aminu. 6 to shoot. Holiday off target from outside. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Forte. No good on the triple. The Pelicans have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. The shot by Holiday, no good. Indiana leading by 16. Here's Gale. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Dishes it to Aminu. There's the feed to Holiday. Right side Holiday. With the lead pass. No good. Excellent D there from Ramirez. That's going to be over and past. Not watching for the line that time. Pelicans trailed by 19. Holiday dishes to Aminu. There's the pass to Johnston. He kicks it to Aminu. Clock at 6. He passes to Johnston. Puts it up from 12. Gets it to go. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Coloma. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 19.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Aminu with it. Now defended by Ramirez. Johnston passes to Aminu. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Johnston. From the wing. The shot's good from Harden.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Lets it go from deep. No good from Ramirez.
Really quite surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
Yeah, it's not typical. I mean, they have been really dominant on the glass.
And good on the basket. Looking. And that's 12 points for Drew Holiday.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Gale defended by Johnston. Rejected by Johnston. Outside Holiday. Here's Bolton. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Nice hops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, you tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
A finger roll finish at the bucket. 22 points for him.
He's been so reliable again today, Kevin, and they need his points, and he's providing them.
Pelicans trailed by 15. Intercepted. Gale. He's covered by Aminu. There's the triple. That is good. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
Stolen.
I didn't really expect him to turn it over as many times as he has in the second half. It's caught me by surprise because before the break, he only had one. Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Jones checked in for the Pelicans. Pacers leading by 19 points. Launches it. No good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. And Jan Vesely gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. He hits the second from the line. Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And the 3 off target.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
And that one's good.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Here's Forte, accurate with the jumper from the elbow. And the Pacers lead by 18.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Pass to Jones. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Aminu, the basketball. Holiday, 6 on the shot clock. He had a nice open look right there.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display.
And Jan Vesely gets the whistle that time. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line. Both free throws good from Johnston. Pacers leading by 15. Here's Kolomak. Offline with his 3. Holiday goes in. Rejected by Ramirez. And he recovers it. They recover it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead. Well, guys, tonight they came in here and really dictated the terms of the engagement, which is very difficult to do as the visitors.
You're right. That's not usually the way things work in the NBA. It's a great win, and no question, it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here.
Another steal. Pushing it up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
Here's Forte. That's good. And the Pacers lead by 19. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Johnston defended by Ramirez. Pass to Johnston. Feeds it to Aminu. 6 to shoot. Jones kicks to Aminu. Back to Jones. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And there's the pass to Ramirez. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play, they showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now,